And the other group of factors I already mentioned, extrinsic factors. Extrinsic parameters means the parameter surrounding the food. So when we store the food, we have many factors inside the food, intrinsic, but we also have factors outside, which are extrinsic, including what? Temperature, I already mentioned, very important. Relative humidity of the environment, ẩm tương đối của không khí này. Yeah. The relative humidity of the surrounding air. Why this is important? Because if the relative humidity is outside is very low, means that the water from the food will evaporate faster, the food will dry faster, things like that. If the relative humidity outside is too high, then the vapor may be like condensed or be absorbed into the food and make the food wetter, increase the water activity of the food, right? Remember water activity, and then more sensitive to microbial growth, especially when we store dry food like dry beef. If you store dry beef, you pack very well, no problem. But if you put dry beef on a table, what happens is that the vapor from the air, surrounding air, will be absorbed into the beef. Beginning, the water activity is low, but more and more vapor will be absorbed, and then increase the water activity. Means that water availability in the meat will be higher, will be more available for microorganisms to grow, to cause spoilation, things like that. And the third extrinsic factor is the presence and the concentration of gases. So from outside here, our normal air is what? 80% of nitrogen, 20% of oxygen, but in packaging, people may change this, may make like 80% of nitrogen and then like 20% of CO2. We change the air condition, the air composition surrounding the food to preserve the food better. So the presence, the concentration, the gas within the food may also change. Now, if a lot of oxygen, then I told you aerobic microorganism can grow readily. But if you remove it, you change by some other gas, you may reduce the growth of aerobic microorganism. And the last extrinsic factor is the presence and activities of other microorganisms. Within a food, there are many groups or many kinds of microorganisms, and they may help each other to grow, or they may inhibit each other. So it depends. So you need to know case by case. This image features explains some important points. What do we look? We remember if the temperature from 10 or 7 to 63. This range is critical warm zone, especially in the middle, the body temperature. Bacteria multiply very fast. If the temperature is a bit outside of the zone, bacteria will grow. Multiply means grow, will grow not as fast. If the temperature is up to here or down to almost 7, bacteria still grow but slowly. If the temperature is below, then you inhibit. If the temperature is above 63, then you destroy. Okay, and from there to 100, if you keep or you heat in this range, we call it pasteurization. Là mình xử lý thanh trùng, we do pasteurization. If above here, then we do sterilization, là tiệt trùng. Okay, when we do sterilization, then we destroy also spores. Here we destroy vegetative cells only. Okay, we look to the right a little bit. Bacteria, for example, at noon we have one bacteria, one CFU, colony forming unit. If you have one from 12, then you see that at 7 p.m. now it grows, it multiplies into 2 million bacteria already, very fast. So the generation time means the time for a bacteria to multiply from 1 to 2 is 20 minutes. This is the common generation time for spoilage bacteria. Okay, 20 minutes. After each 20 minutes, 1 become 2, 2 become 4, like that. So it's multiplied in logarithm scale very fast. But remember, a food material from beginning does not contain one bacteria only. For like example, fresh meat, it would have like 10 power 6 CFUs per gram. For fresh meat, they allow what, a million of bacteria per 1 gram, a lot. So that is why after a few number of hours the food will be spoiled very fast.